morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from, and welcome to the stream. It's Formula Friday once again. Back again. I hope everyone's had a good week. I have had a very busy week, and I am very glad that it is Friday. So, and you know what Friday means? Back in F1 25, back in the Liam Lawson experience, our driver career mode. We are up to a fun round. So last round at Imola, we were sitting pretty for a P4, binned it on the last lap and ended up P6. Still a pretty good result. Still a result. We'll definitely take it. Finished ahead of Kimi Antonelli, our rival as well. Had a pretty good round, pretty good race overall, I think. Pretty strong race. So now we come to Monaco. Probably the hardest weekend in the year. By far. Tough track, grueling race, a mandatory two-stop, I believe, though the mandatory two-stop rules that the real-life Formula 1 ran for Monaco to try and spice the race up are in this game. I highly doubt that they'll run them next year. They'll run them this year, rather. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet or not, because Monaco's still a few months away, still generally in about sort of around the same time as Indy 500, which is generally in May, I believe. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But we're going to have to abide by the mandatory two-stop rule in this weekend. So I've seen some interesting strats. I don't think we're going to pull a Williams and park the bus and back everyone up. And if we end up behind Hadjar, I'm not going to be backing up the train to give my teammate 2 free pit stops in front of me or anything like that. I don't think the game has that level of shithousery programmed into it. I would fucking love if it did, because if anyone remembers the 2025 Monaco Grand Prix, Fernando Alonso basically parked the bus for half the race, driving at seconds a lap slower to allow Lance Stroll in front of him to basically pit twice for free without losing position. To get his 2 mandatory pit stops, they basically pitted, did a lap, basically did 2 laps, did a few laps, built the gap up again that he needed, and then pitted a second time. So he spent like 3 or 4 laps on his second set of tires, which is ridiculous. I think Williams tried to do the same thing as well, with I think Albon backing up because Sainz was the car in front. So there was all kinds of shithousery happening through the field during the Monaco Grand Prix. I don't think we'll see anything to that level today. Possibly we may, if I knock the front wing off lap 1 and decide, fuck it, I'm going to park the bus and just get a good result for Hadjar, put fucking 30 seconds between me and the rest of the field. So we're just going to dive right in. I initially hadn't done any practice until today.
It's the jewel in the crown. Simply put, there is nowhere quite like Monaco, and it's all about finding your groove from the beginning of the very first practice session, here at the tightest and twistiest circuit of them all.
I hadn't done any laps in Monaco at all until today. I think I jumped on I'd set the sim up.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Okay, loud and clear.
I plugged the sim in and hooked it all up about an hour and a half ago, and I was hot lapping.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
I was, essentially hot lapping here for around an hour and a half, just finding my groove, because it has been probably 2 F1 games since I've properly done a lot of laps of Monaco. I can't honestly remember the last time I actually drove Monaco. If I'm totally honest. Because it has been, yeah, a very hot minute. Well, we managed to get a groove. We got our time trial laps down to... I didn't put fucking setup on. I found out very quickly that the baseline setup for Monaco is dog shit. So luckily enough, I have one that I've stolen from the internet. Like I have with all my setups. Yeah, because baseline setup was dog shit. But luckily with this setup, I've managed to get my times down to about a 13.1 in quali, in time trial. I've got to take it easy on the hards here. Don't need to go full out. Like that, and lock the rears. I had this habit of turning in early too and hitting the inside wall. I have broken way too late there. Oh, that was very messy. Why don't I just look at the rears there? Turned in too soon there. Damn it!
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, you get your head out of your ass. Oh, fucking... What is going on? Where's my rears gone? Alright, rear grip has
Alright, that's the program
rear grip has officially fucking left the chat, apparently.
With some decent data, although far from optimal, and it could still be worth running it again.
Oh, just fucking steps out everywhere. Just no fucking rear grip at all.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
I don't know how many other sets of hards I have. Whatever. Try to be as smooth as I can.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
See how this thing feels on the mediums. Just do a couple of laps. He still spins the wheels in third out of there. Oh, what are you fucking doing, Alonso? You fucking driving sitting in the middle of the road, brother. Very wide. That's where you need to get a good run. Or you could just make an overtake like that. I feel like taking that tighter line at the top of Casino Square there, the rear feels like it's gonna step out. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
There's a bump right as you sort of take that second apex. There's a bump that seems to unsettle the rear of the car there at the top of the hill. I don't like it. Too tight. Remember, it's 60 Ks in Monaco and not 80 Ks. So you really don't even accelerate on the exit of Rascast. You kind of just roll the thing around the corner and you're doing about 60 anyway. The thing will just decelerate up the hill. So you don't even really need to slow down per se for the pits. The braking for Rascas is what's getting me so far. I haven't got my head around it yet. Up there. You get loose over that mound. Try to square my exit out of there as much as I can to get the best run I can through the tunnel. Turn too tight there, come on. Right there. Yeah, I broke way too early there. I have a feeling my line through Casino Square is going to get wider as the tyres get older. Because I'll be worried about that bump unsettling the rear. It's all about being smooth. That's all it is. And not locking the rears into Rascas. Turn in too early for Rascas again. And too fast. That's probably pretty close to a corner cut.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I like the feeling of the medium a bit better. Right as I say that. Well, my mistake than anything. Oh, come on. So there's one strat that I've seen guys will go to 22 on the medium, and then 20 pit stop is basically 22 onto hards, 24 onto hards. And then it's hards to the end of the race. I think 50% Monaco is about 40 laps-ish, give or take. Average lap time of 15.7. That's pretty good for a medium. Race fuel load 43.5. Expected usage 1.18 kilos a lap. Average fuel burn 1.12. So we're burning a little less fuel than expected. And that's on the medium tyre as well. Can we run that on hard? Do we have another hard we can run? Nah, I've only got one set of hards. Ah, that's alright. I think we're pretty much done here, so let's go to the next practice.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Oh, I didn't want to
Yes,
actually
copy
come
that.
into
Yeah.
practice too.
And that's it. Practice.
think it's about time we started doing some laps in anger, hey chat? I think there was still... Really? There we go. All right, we're done now. Time to go to qualifying. All right. Time for some laps in anger. Here we go. We're now
Not all
close to that.
qualifying sessions are created equal. From the moment that a driver sits in a go-kart, they want to end up here, in the pit lane, ready and raring for qualifying at the Monaco Grand Prix.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Yes, loud and clear.
Let's go and set a lap, eh? Let's see what we can. Let's go see what we can do out of the box. Alright. 13-0, not a bad start. That's pretty much a PB today, but I think this car is upgraded from the car I was time trialing in. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
So I think a 13.0 will do. Should do for Q1. We'll see where everyone else sits. Like Hamilton, Russell, Sonoda haven't set their times yet. See what Russell's got. He's on his first lap. (19.1). So he's quicker. So we did a 34.8 in the second sector. Tenth in the speed trap, 278 kilometers an hour. (35.6). He's well away through the middle. Ends up with a 13.83 for P3. Lance Stroll. I think he's on a... I don't know if he's on a push or not. $19.99. Stroll is on a push. Sorry, Ocon's on a push. $36.4, not... Yeah, very high, very... Oh, he's on an in-lap. Alright, I think pretty much everyone's in the lane at the moment. Yeah, I think we'll be fine on a 13.0. Yeah, we stay. No one really improved. So after Q1, the eliminated, who we lose? We lost Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, Esteban Ocon, Oliver Bearman, Lance Stroll, and Gabriel Bortoleto, bringing up the rear in the Kick Sauber. So those six drivers rather, are out. Looks like both Apex cars get through, with Joshua Pierce in the top 10. Sonny Hayes barely scraping through. Through by 0.2 over Fernando Alonso. That's pretty much it. We move on to Q2.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Yeah, copy that. That's clear.
All right. Let's go set one straight away, see what we can do. See if we can match the 13.0 we did. Oh, don't sit behind a fucking another car. Myself a fucking gap. Oh, little brush of the wall there. No, lock the inside front. Fuck! Damn it!
Your front wing's damaged. Expects a lot of understeer unless we replace it.
Yeah, thanks. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh, fucking keep the thing off the wall. If I can make it back. So we've gone down about a tenth. We set a 12.93 as opposed to a 13.90 in the last session. So good improvement, Q1 to Q2. You always want at least to be trying to find at least a tenth or something between sessions, 1 or 2 tenths. Oh, getting out of fucking Sonoda's way and he's on an inlet. There isn't a way. There's no way to request a race pit stop in qualifying, is there? Because if I could do that, if that was like part of a sub-menu on like the box menu, if I could go like box this lap quick stop, where I basically pull into the box, unbolt, bolt back on another set of fresh soft tyres, and then go straight back out of the box again.
Set us back a little.
That's a feature that I would really like in Formula One, in the Formula One games. There's a few out on the track. Albon improves, but only improves to 12th. Piastri goes to P2 only 4.045 of a second off my time. I think Hayes and Hamilton are both on a lap right now. See what Hamilton's got. 35.79 into the middle sector. That's not shabby. Oh, he's on an in-lap anyway. Oh, actually, I think a mid-34 is what you want in the middle. I think Oscar's on an in-lap. 19.5 to the first sector. Yeah, like a 34.6 is purple. You want to be in the 34s, you want to be in the low 19s, and then a high 18, because I'm a little slower than... I'm 3/10 slower than Oscar in the last sector. Yeah, I don't think anyone's on a lap. I think I should be safe. So everyone else is going out. I might stay on board with... Let's see what Norris does. So we're sitting on... You want a low 19 first sector, then you want a mid 34. I've done a 34.6. My middle sector is so much better than Piastri's. Holy shit. 34.6 plays a 35.2. I'm the only one in the 34s in the middle sector. And then a 19.0 plays an 18.7. So if he can get into the 34s in the middle sector, it's game on. Let's see what Norris has got here on this lap. I feel like his AI should be strong at Monaco because he did win the Monaco Grand Prix last year. See what Lando's got here. Come down to Sandevot. It's going to want a 19.0, 19. Looking for a 19 flat is my benchmark at the moment. 19.16, so he's in the game. We're about a 10th away from me. Now, my middle sector is a 34.6. A 34.66 to the middle sector. Very... I don't know, just very clumsy, the middle sector at Monaco. The car doesn't really want to turn because the road's very undulating and bumpy, and just getting the car to rotate is the key. Take as much curve as you can there. We're just about to come up to the second intermediate now. 35.1, so he's about 4/10 slower than me. 4 to 5 tenths slower. So he's probably about 6 tenths down on my laps so far. And then I'm on a 19.0 in the last sector. See what he does in the last sector. 13.4. Does a 19.14 in the last sector. So that's about another 10th away. So he lost about 6 tenths on me in the middle sector. Doesn't look like anyone's going to usurp my time. Fuck, I think we might be on for another pole. We could be on for another pole here, chat. We could be on again into Q3.
Okay, I know you're eager to get out there, but I'm going to need you to be patient for a few minutes. We're just trying to zero in on an oil leak.
An oil leak? Oh no. Right. That'll give everyone time to get out and do a lap. Let's see what everyone else has got. Let's see Oscar's lap. What's he got? He's been the only one that's really gotten close to us so far. (19.1). About the same as his previous lap. It's all about this middle sector. If he can get into the 34s, I reckon Oscar's in the game for a high 12. Again. It's pretty good. Third in the speed trap, 279 Ks. 35.3, that's bad. That's not a great That's not a great middle sector from Oscar there. Comes around the final corner. This might be like a 13-3. 13-6. Ooh. About 6/10 away from... I don't know if he was on used tyres, but that's about 6/10 away from his Q1 effort. All right, let's see what we got in the locker. Holy fuck, a 12-2? Where the hell have I pulled that lap from? I think that's definitely pole. That's insane. I didn't think I had that lap in me. I didn't realize I had a lap that quick in me. That's just knocked like 8/10 off my best. Okay. That was actually insane. All right. A 12-2. And with Verstappen's best being a 12-8, then Norris is on a 13-3. Shit me. I'm over a second quicker than the fastest McLaren in Monaco, who had the best chassis this year.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Loud and clear. Copy that.
Why are we radio checking now? Anyway. I think, yeah, they go pretty much. Don't think anyone's beating a 12-2.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Yeah, that's pole for the Monaco Grand Prix. Wow. Looks like Max improved to a 12-7. Lando did improve to a 12-9. Oscar didn't improve at all. Still on a 13. They might have improved by a 10th up to a 13-5, but still being 7/10 ahead of Lando and 1.2 in front of George. Did not expect that. And even at 100 difficulty, do I have difficulty set too low? Do I have to bump this thing to like fucking max difficulty or some shit?
A proper road race, and in the true meaning. Let's run. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Delighted to say joining us for this intriguing race is Anthony Davidson. Okay, the start.
All right. Start in Monaco.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Yeah, copy, copy. Loud and clear.
I am.
With this being a high downforce circuit, we're not going to have quite the same top speed we have at other tracks. The good news is, though, it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. So try to make the most of it during the race and quali if you can.
I didn't allocate my tyres properly. I needed an extra set of hards for the race. That's... I want to go default. We finish on a soft. We're 17 on a hard to start the race. Ah, shit. Alrighty. Well, this is a fucking weird strategy, but I guess we're running with it because I don't have a second set of... Why the fuck is there a... No. Whatever, let's go just medium. I'd ideally want to go medium hard, but then go onto a hard for 2 laps. Actually, can I do that? Can I go onto the softs for 2 laps and then just go to the hard? Why does it split it? Fuck off. Yeah. Extra 14 seconds. What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck off, second soft stint. Okay, so it's not going to let me do any more than... Fuck it, let's do it. Well, reckons an extra... I don't understand how that's extra time. What the fuck is this strategy? I think I would overcut. Well, let's go. Go with that. Fuck it. Let's see how it goes. Get a good start. 5 lights. Long hold.
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
We went a little deep there.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Alright, settle into our rhythm here. Gap's already 1.2 back to Lando. Probably don't need to be as aggressive on the downshift at Casino Square there. Not as afraid that I'm going to hit an outside wall as I am that I'm going to hit an inside wall. Oh, rears, please. Lando's kind of
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I apologise, whoever that is that just followed. There's not a lot of straight bits to look at chat around Monaco. For hard enough time keeping the thing off the wall as it is. Sold much? Thanks for the follow. So you're crashing out right now. What are you crashing out for? Whoa, fucking hell. Rear grip, please. Can't seem to shake.
Okay, Liam, Norris is behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, break myself. Oh, the game crashed on the podium. Oh, that's... Oh, fucking... Jesus, rear stepped out on me there. I had that happen... Actually had that happen on stream the other night. I got about 3/4 of the way through the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in the lead. And I think with about 3 or 4 laps to go, game crashed on me, so I had to redo the entire Grand Prix again. I did have a minor crash out when that happened, so I can understand the frustration there. Oh, inside wall. Like 120 laps already. Yeah, that'll do a number on the old. If you're on a wheel, that'll do a number on the old arms and shoulders. I did about 40 laps of Monaco in time trial before I started this stream this afternoon. And because I hadn't lapped Monaco in what feels like years, Almost forgotten my way around, and then got to do 39 in the race, plus quali and practice laps. Yeah, and on a direct drive wheel too, the shoulders are already feeling it. Keep it in the right gear, I'd be alright though. Oh, this long hard tyre stint I've set for myself is going to be fun. I think we're slowly dropping Lando. But then I'm not exactly pushing. Because now if I push, I crash. On exit, it's just a rocket ship. I'm sort of finding that in this. Because obviously this... I'm only 8 rounds into the season. And still... This is on 100%, like 100 difficulty. I'm still... Like, the car's still good, even though it's an RB. It's supposedly the 5th best car development-wise. But it's still good. You put a decent enough setup on it. This baseline setup's a dog shit anyway. You say you got Nico, his first career win. Are you doing like a Sauber driver career, are you?
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Yeah, 100% human drive it harder than... I think a human will generally use a lot more curb where available than the AI does. Second season Nico and a Haas. Okay. Back in his home. Yeah, this is still first season, round 8, so we're still early in the career. But I already have 2 race wins. Because I don't know, for some reason, this thing is a rocket ship around Bahrain and around Saudi, and ended up winning those 2 races. That, and I initially had the AI set to 95, which seemed to be too low.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Then I've cranked them to 100. And even now, they still seem... Should probably feel like I should crank them a little bit more. I only really just got back into really playing F1 consistently to start this series. I play it sort of here and there, but then I wouldn't touch it for, sort of jump on it for a couple of nights during the week, and then I just wouldn't touch it for months. think we're pitting next lap to do 2 laps on a set of softs.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
And then we're going to get on the hards. So I don't know how that's going to go, how this is going to go traffic-wise. Because I get stuck in traffic, this could screw me. And I could be basically throwing away a race win here. But we'll see. Boxing this lap? I am. Alright. See how we go. We're gonna get screwed with traffic.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Oh, fucking hell. That was a bit of a moment. Oh, we've locked up. Ah. That was messy.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Isaac's in the pits. That's Isaac in the pits.
They're hard to get. So hard to get close enough to actually affect an overtake on anyone.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Holy fucking shit! Thought there was enough room for to go 2x2 through there. Apparently not. That was a fucking sketchy overtake. That makes that easy. I'm over-driving the car just a little bit. I shouldn't have tried to get Gasly in the tunnel. I should have waited till the braking zone. Down here. Just pull out to the left. Like I did with Bortoletto. But going into first.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, Liam. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Why are you giving me this when you just told me I'm pitting at the end of the lap?
Okay?
Not the smartest engineer in the world. Promise I'll read your chat. Read your chat message once I'm in pit lane. We're in stonker inlet mode right now. Oh, that's fucking half a car width. Missed the fucking apex there.
Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop.
Potted it on the last corner. Every part of Monaco except hairpin perfect. Second hairpin always leaves me 15th leaving it. Yeah, it can be tricky. Potted pole on the last corner, hit the right rear. I've done that. Hit the left rear after the tunnel there.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
The amount of times I've done that is insane. Pretty sure these guys have still got another stop left, so. I'm surprised I haven't hit the inside wall at the final corner with the front right yet. I feel like that's inevitable. That I'm going to chip off a piece of front wing there. Or hit the outside fence there. Oh, fucking hell. Almost did it there. I've almost hit that inside wall. Oh, inside front. Catching Sunny Hayes here. Pretty sure all the guys up front are going to pit again anyway onto a set of softs. If they're all on like the default
Okay,
strategy.
Liam. Okay, Hayes ahead. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack
Oh,
on.
look at
Push,
the
push.
screen. Don't look at chat in the middle of Casino Square.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
Should have gone in second. Ah, that was silly. Would have got a decent enough launch off Sander VOD if I had fucking dropped it into second. Is that a clean overtake in Monaco? It's almost unheard of. Look at that. Didn't get impatient. Waited for the right moment. Verstappen P1, you and P2. You can catch him. You got him. I believe in you. Oh, stay off the wall. That's a corner cut.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I should probably turn corner cutting up to strict. I'm getting away with fucking murder some days. Same spot again. Stay off the wall. Ferrari's holding each other up, so I'm pulling them in big time. Gained almost 2 seconds on Hamilton last lap. Yeah, he's getting held up by he's got to be getting held up by Leclerc. Leclerc's on mediums though. Leclerc trying to run long on those mediums or something. Oh, Lewis, what are you doing, son? Don't like the rears. Come on. That's 2 overtakes in Monaco. In the year of our Lord 2026. Who'd have thunk it? And Norris is pitted. I think he pitted out of P2. So I think we'll start to see these guys pitting. Piastri, pit exit, P18. I didn't get a good enough run through there. I'm not going to get Leclerc this lap. I have a feeling Leclerc will pit either this lap or next lap. I think all these guys up the front are all on very similar strategies. Jesus Christ. Ah, we're starting to get ragged. Don't start losing the rhythm now. There's Verstappen. That's essentially me to Verstappen. That's the battle for the lead now. Because I think Hamilton will pit next lap because him and Leclerc are on the same strategy, just a lap offset like most AI teams. They don't really split their strategy too often. Especially the front runners. Three and a half up this road to Russell, but I think Russell still has to pit. Alright, Russell in, Hamilton in. I think that's pretty much pit stops done and dusted. With 10 laps to go. 11 laps to go, rather.
Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now.
So the fight behind is the fight for the win. But Max is on much younger tyres than I am. And I was very silly with my strategy as well. He's on a step softer and like 10 lap younger tyres than me. But it's Monaco. I could be down 150. I could be down 150 kilowatts and still keep him behind me. Oh, we got to run. He actually got to run out of Saint-Devote that lap. We're going to have to be bang on perfect here. Can't make any mistakes. Don't go into first there. Main thing I think, main mistake I'll make is a lock up into Rascasse. Can't do that.
Tyre condition still looking good.
The run up the hill. It slammed into the wall into Rascasse. How did that happen? Oh, fucking understeer McGee. Rears. We're vulnerable. No, I think we'll go okay. Bit of overtake saved us there. Got to be careful braking into Sandavot because there's a little hump right at the end of the brake, right as you sort of just start to release the brake, and it's very easy to lock the rears into there and run wide. Let's not taking that one in third. Oh, lock the rears again. Gotta be really careful. It's got to be perfect on the brakes. Gotta come all the way off the throttle to get the car to turn at the top of the hill there. Get it on that left-hand side wall to make that right-hander to head down the hill. Maybe not turn the car in third there. I should just drop it into third early. Oh, come on. Focus now. Whose idea was it to run 23 laps on a set of hards?
Okay, Liam, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, and use it all up.
No.
Okay.
That's a terrible idea. Actually genuinely lost the rear there through the swimming pool. Having to be so careful on throttle. We've gapped Verstappen a little bit. I think the edge has gone off his mediums. Can't start making mistakes now. We've got 4 to go after this. Why didn't go up to the 6th there? All right, 4 to go. Let's bring it home now. game. Don't start. Almost 2 seconds back to Verstappen now. The hard work has paid off. We've made a nice little buffer for ourselves.
Just follow the safety car. Don't worry about the target. Follow the safety car. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's
Safety
out.
car
Keep
with
an eye on the
3
delta.
to
We need
go.
to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
Copy that, copy.
Are we going to end? We're going to finish under safety car now. We binned it.
Your approach.
Oh, looks like Norris. Norris is out. I wonder where it happened. Why? Throttle pedal? What is happening? Throttle pedal's cutting out. Oh wait, we're racing again. Good call. I didn't even realize the safety car was in that lap. Where's the fucking engineer call? All right, last lap.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Oh yeah. That's the Monaco Grand Prix. Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Oh my God, my shoulders.
A sensational moment for the Kiwi driver. Liam Lawson takes the win.
Oh my God. What a race.
I mean, it looked like
That was
they were
fun.
in every category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
Well, I didn't lead every lap. I didn't lead after the pit stop, but the first pit stop I made, but I thought we might have a little bit more of a handful here, trying to hold off Verstappen at the end
So
there,
much to
but
talk about. We will continue to do so, but first it is time for the podium.
I don't know, just didn't quite have the pace to keep up with us, or we just had really good pace. Wow. I hope the highlights caught those two super clean overtakes that I made during the race.
Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
But yeah, that's a race win. Didn't get fastest lap though. That honor goes to George Russell, but still a good day when you can stand on the top step of the podium at the Monaco Grand Prix. That was a fun race. Monaco's always good just for driving wise. Obviously the on-track battle and that isn't the greatest because you can't really overtake, but somehow we managed to make a couple of overtakes. So myself winning the race, Max Verstappen 1.1 seconds back, 1.7. I have to look into what the fuck happened during that safety car because I did not even realize the safety car was coming in. I didn't know we were racing until I was on the exit of Saint Devot and Max is making a move on me. So I have to I'll go back and look at the tapes and work out what happened there. Because I didn't get an engineer call or anything. As we'll look at the highlights, as we got 5 lights. It was a pretty long hold as well. We did get ourselves a pretty good start. Max didn't get a great start. I think like Norris beat him off the line on the inside lane there. Max dropped back to 3rd as we lead him up the hill for the first time. And then we skip to lap 14. This is after our first pit stop on the soft tyres. We have a look left. We have a look right. We swap to the inside. I think that's Bortoletto. No, it's Hulkenberg. Probably jumped the curb there a little bit. I think Hulk lost both his end plates off his front wing there, so I don't know if that was my fault or not. Did me hitting Hulk knock his end plate off? Oh, because that knocked one of them off, and then he knocked the other one off on the inside wall. Because I kind of locked the rears and slid wide a little bit. Oh, and then it hit Colapinto. No, it wasn't. It was Gasly. It was ambitious at best, trying to make a move down there. But then I managed to get a good enough exit on the better tyre. Down the inside, that was a very sketchy move. I don't know why on earth I did that. I should have just fucking waited for the braking zone. Don't try and overtake in the tunnel, kids. It's a very bad idea. And then actually the perfectly clean overtake I made, this was on Sunny Hayes. And just beat him, drag raced down to the left-hander. Beat him all ends up. Easy done. And then this was on Charles Leclerc. An attempted move on Charles Leclerc. make contact there. Then I'll let him back through because I think I sort of pushed him off the track a bit, so. Just had to fan the throttle and let him back in front, but I think he pitted at the end of the lap anyway. Oh, and Max hit the back of me. I didn't even realise. That's might be why Max was slow, because he locked a brake and ran into the back of my car. That's weird. But anyway, that's the Monaco Grand Prix. So now we are drawing our rivalry with Kimi, because I mean we beat him in Imola handedly. We were easily quicker than him in Imola, and now we're drawing with him. You know, it's for some reason it said we were behind after Imola still, because I ended up 21st and last, basically last on track in Miami when it decided Kimi was a rival. I don't know what any of this means. So I'm just gonna, so the fact that it's all green means it's good. We're gonna move on. Oh, we unlocked the strategy analyst. Cool. So we'll get more R&D points. We'll be able to upgrade the car a little bit quicker. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. We hit 80 rating as well. QL. Alrighty, so my shoulders are killing me. So that is going to be it. Looks like next is we're off to Catalonia for the Spanish Grand Prix. So if you want to make sure to catch that race, be sure to tune into the channel next Friday. Unless I decide to do it earlier. I haven't done any of these episodes outside of the Friday that I normally do them on. So, if I do end up deciding to do the Spanish Grand Prix over the weekend, you'll want to be in the Discord, because that's where I'll put the update that I'll do that if you don't want to miss it. Yeah, so link to Discord. I'll probably have the VOD and the race up on YouTube over the weekend. I'll cut the race up and put it in full uncut on YouTube, and then the VOD itself will be full uncut on my YouTube channel in the coming days. I'll probably make, there's probably a couple of things I could make into a TikTok, so I'll probably look at doing some of those over the weekend as well. So check out the TikTok channel as well, because you might see some cool shorts on there as well. Other than that, that's pretty much where we're going to end the stream for tonight. So thank you everybody for watching. Everyone that sold much, thank you for following. Appreciate you in chat, fam. Hope to see you in another stream soon. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Stay safe. Enjoy the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend, and I'll see you all next stream. Bye.